4,430 pounds. This is a pre-owned little Rockwood mini Lite 2503S couples camper with a big rear bathroom with its own little direct entry door here at Lite RV of Coldwater, Michigan. We are a large Rockwood RV dealer ourselves, so I'm pretty familiar with this thing. It is an awesome couples layout. It's got good storage, it's got great bathroom, it's got great amenities, but it's all condensed down thanks to that Murphy bed into a much smaller, lighter, easier towing package. And that's one of the things that makes these great. It basically has the benefits of a hybrid camper without those pesky soft side bed ends. So looking through this, it has been very well kept. One owner, local trade. It made sense to them at the time, but as their needs and wants and desires and camping situation changed, they needed, wanted, desired something bigger. And they swapped this out for a big triple slide Coachman Ultralite here at Lite RV. And they left, I think, this earlier today. They needed more bunk space is what it was. Not a triple slide, a single slide. I've had a ration of Coachmans go out lately and I'm getting them mixed up. Doesn't matter. You don't care about that. You care about this, and now I'm rambling. So, we have an all aluminum skeleton, 6-sided laminated. Even slides are laminated, slide boxes all the way around. That means that this thing stays very light. Again, what, 4,300 pounds, whatever, but built for long-term use and ownership. And the suspension's part of that. This does not have a leaf spring suspension. It's got dual independent Torflex axle suspension. So each rubber shock dampener axle has its own rubber shock dampening suspension system. Every wheel moves independently. When you look up top, you see that you've got that fantastic fan vent cover, so that when you have the bathroom fan going, and it is the bigger bath fan, not the little tiny 4-inch fan, but the full-size vent fan, you can get some great airflow in this thing, which is really handy when it's a little rainy, or if you just have the, you just want to open the windows and get some fresh air. Now, what I like about this, and this is pretty prototypical of Rockwood, is that they don't do better in one space than the other. You have equally sized doors, you have equally pointed doors with the same setups. On the steps, you have dual larger folding handles and things like that. That's your direct entry bathroom, and if you're spooked by that, if you're taking a shower and you're afraid that someone's going to peek at you, remember that you do have a locking deadbolt for this door. Now, the TV that is inside, it can dismount and remount outdoors next to your cool little tailgate station. And even the original RVQ grill that came with this when it was brand new, obviously still here and accounted for. Let's step inside for it. I do like too that on like all of your outside vents, they got the handy little mud dauber screen. So preventative maintenance items have been applied here, and that's just, that kind of stuff is smart. Like the handle so that they could close the screen door without like yanking on this thing or something like that. Those extra little things went into this. So this is the cherry wood tone. I'm trying to remember. It feels like it was called Willow. The Rockwoods changed their color decor since this was made. I'm having a hard time remembering. And this stone print floor. So it has a very rich, light, bright interior to it. That's also made a little bit nicer with the all LED lighting package and the vaulted ceiling that's in here. This is not a camera fisheye lens. It actually does have a 2.5-inch arched vault on this laminated ceiling. But while we're looking up here, I also want to point out that this essentially one room, but, you know, living room and bathroom Ultralite has full double ducted fifth wheel style central AC. You've got 2 air runs going up and down this thing to get maximum airflow in this little guy. That's really awesome, actually. So this is the business end of the camper. What the Murphy bed's doing for us here is it's giving us the same furniture complement and seating capacity that we would normally have in a super slide camper, but here we're doing it in a much, much smaller, lighter, condensed package. But at night, when you're ready to bunk down, you know, here's all there is to it. Just kind of grab the pillows, find a little temporary home for them. We're going to put them right here for now on this 7-foot Sleeper Dinette. Grab the base, this flips up and folds down. Grab the front of this here, and that's all there is to it. One drops down. Now, this is a heated mattress, and notice how it's got a fitted sheet system so that you don't have to make the bed every night. Now what we have is like a normal front bedroom. You've got your side closets. You got your stands for CPAP machines. There are power outlets up by the head area there, so you can run your CPAP machines. You have drawers on both sides of the bed. You have everything that a normal front bedroom would have, except the length, weight, and cost of a full separate front bedroom that you only use a very minimal amount of time. That's the benefit of a Murphy bed. It gives you all the space without all of the space. So you do have small-ish hanging closets, and Rockwood said, no problem, we can fix that. They extended the kitchen slide over here to include an extra hanging closet. And then when you look around, you see that it actually kind of bleeds into the kitchen with its own dedicated either shelf closet space or dedicated pantry here, and a giant little dresser drawer or kitchen storage drawer below. You can really kind of fiddle with this and make it whatever you want it to be. Now the slide actually goes all the way down and even encompasses this thing right here. That's part of the slide, that little side pantry, that little spice pantry over there. Close this down. This is all pocket screwed cabinets. These are all hardwood raised panel doors and inserts. You know, this is made to last a long time. Now this weird kitchen slide you really don't see used a whole lot of anywhere else in the industry is a very old classic kitchen slide, but Rockwood's still the only one using it. But it's a hyper space efficient design, because if you look, it actually gives you a ton of countertop space. If you look behind the stove, you've got like, what, 1.5 feet of extra counter space behind here. This is appliance central. Now, by having all your appliances back there and having your stove and sink covers, you've actually got pretty respectable prep space in a little camper, and even more drawer and cabinet storage down there. We're going to put Mr. and Mrs. Pillow back where they belong. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. All right, big U-dinette. As I mentioned earlier, it's a 7-foot fold-down U-dinette, and you've got a free-floating table. If you want to fold that table down and take it outside, you can do that for picnic use. You do have a full extension drawer on this side, and you can see like all the original owner's manuals and everything still present and accounted for down there. All your everything. I mean, everything that came with this from the factory looks to still be here. Like if you're looking at all of this stuff, it's thicker, it's heavier, it's made to last longer. The upholstery's held up remarkably well. Now, overhead cabinet doors in campers usually just kind of flop down when you let go of them. But we're in a Rockwood, and they don't do that here. So you don't have to juggle it open with your head. AM, FM, CD, DVD, Bluetooth. I talked about how the TV goes inside, outside. Talked about central air. We have a full-size 6 cubic foot gas electric fridge freezer. And someone's going to say, oh, you know, that's stupid. That's a waste. Remember that it opens from this side, because this is where you're going to be standing in the kitchen. So they make it come to you. Little smart trick they did there. These guys at Rockwood are good, I'm telling you. Full private rear master bathroom, and it is expansive. So you've got a huge sink, but it doesn't look huge because you've got an even more huger countertop around it, and that gives you all kinds of space. And what's funny is Rockwood's one of the few brands that even give you like little toothpaste and soap holder, or holders, but toothbrush, that's what I'm looking for, but it doesn't look like anyone used it in here. Now, I did not turn the lights on in the bathroom on purpose. So with this big window and the light dark contrast in here and the skylight of the shower, it's bright. You don't need it in here. Now look at this, an extra. So now we have 4 closets, 4 dedicated hanging closets in this little Ultralite. Plus we have separate bath storage over here for linens and whatnot. All your toiletries can go in there. And a corner shower with a big skylight. You know, so you're not trying to step up into a tub. All of the legroom in the world to get dressed, and to, you know, if you're a big person, you've got all the legroom in the world around the stool as well. And the, again, bigger power vent fan up here to get better airflow. This is sharp. We don't get a lot of these. Murphy beds have not been in the market for very long in the scheme of things. Rockwood really only started doing them in 2010, and it didn't really catch on till 11, 12-ish. They just haven't been in the market enough. I think this is only the 3rd Murphy bed we've ever had pre-owned at Haylett RV. And that's saying something, because, man, do we run a lot of RVs in and out of here. So if you're looking for something like this, if you like the Murphy bed concept, but you just can't quite bite the bullet on a brand new RV price tag, congratulations. I got a nice used one here for you. So take care, stay safe, have fun, and happy camping, everyone.